Hey, welcome back. Today is March 2nd, Tuesday, and on this post I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they can potentially affect the overall altcoin markets in the short-term future, before diving into Solana, Sol, USD, and see what exactly has gone on in this market. I'll be telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, please do subscribe to this channel and like this video if you guys are enjoying this content, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys want to support me and don't already have a Webull brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign up and a qualifying deposit of $100 US, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below. But I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, I do take a look into Bitcoin dominance. Tells me where the money could be trending into. It would be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither. Today, we do have Bitcoin dominance down very slightly, about 0.2%. This breaks down to Bitcoin price action down almost 4%. Total altcoin market cap down less than Bitcoin price action, slightly above 3% there. So this is the downside of Bitcoin dominance trending downwards. I will usually see Bitcoin price action pullbacks not as affecting total altcoin market cap as much, even though they're both down quite a decent amount today. But total altcoin market cap not losing as much value as Bitcoin price action there, just very slightly. But I do also have to take into consideration of the slight pullback here in Bitcoin dominance as well. Okay. Now let's go to the daily time frame here for Bitcoin dominance, as I have pointed out to be the focus here, okay? Because I've been saying there's been a bullish pattern that's been developing, an inverse head and shoulders pattern. If this pattern actually plays out to the upside, the measure target here is about 68%. And if this if this pattern actually plays to the upside, not as ideal for the altcoin price action, because on the upside of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards, I will usually see Bitcoin price action leading that in gains ahead of total altcoin market cap. Downside of Bitcoin dominance trending upwards, I will usually see Bitcoin price action affecting more bearishly on the total altcoin market cap. Okay, so I will usually see whenever Bitcoin price action pulls back while Bitcoin dominance is trending upwards, I will usually see total altcoin market cap losing more value, more than Bitcoin price action pullbacks. Okay, let's take a look into Bitcoin price action here. Bitcoin price action here, I did mention for the past couple of days already, even into last week, that there were some conflicting signals. Okay, from the monthly time frame down to the 3-day time frame, possible bearish divergences could still play out. However, on the daily time frame, there was a development of a bullish pattern here, which is a falling wedge pattern. Breakout target of this pattern is about 59K, slightly above. Key resistance here is still the daily 21 MA, which is the blue line right here. Key support, I did say it was going to be about the 45K fib level area here, okay, which has been pretty good support. As of yesterday, after my post, I did open a position into Bitcoin price action here after seeing that the price action not only broke above this top trend line of this falling wedge pattern. However, it did get back on top of this some of these shorter term moving averages, including the 12-hour 50 MA with a pretty strong close there. Okay, so I have jumped the gun and not waited until the price action gotten back on top of the daily 21 MA. Okay, so I've taken a little bit more of a risk there. Let's see how it works out. Would it actually get back on top of the daily 21 MA, or would it actually come back down here to retest this 45K fib level area, of which I would be more concerned of? Okay, now any pullbacks here for Bitcoin price action could still have an effect on the altcoin markets. The magnitude of that effect would depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending. Okay, so this is still the focus here, which I think is the focus of the market right now, because since last week when Bitcoin price action pulled back, a lot of the altcoins did pull back with it. Okay, let's take a look into Solana, USD, and see what exactly is going on in here. So I usually do take a look into the monthly timeframe RSIs down to the daily timeframe RSIs, which I consider to be larger timeframe RSIs whenever I take a look into smaller particular markets here, okay, as well as basically other markets too. But on the monthly timeframe RSIs and on these smaller markets right now, I do think it matters less because of Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance and what happened last week with Bitcoin price action pullbacks. Monthly timeframe RSI we don't have in reading here, so let's move on. Weekly timeframe RSI, we're at about 90. Okay, so some type of pullback here is not unreasonable. It's pretty overbought. 3-day timeframe here, we're in an RSI reading of about 73. Has pulled back quite a bit already. Possible bearish divergence scenario if the price action was to make a new high here on the 3-day timeframe. It does need to beat the last high with an RSI reading of about 88. Okay. Daily time frame here, pretty similar narrative with the 3-day time frame. If the price action was to make a higher high here on the daily time frame, it does need to beat the last high with an RSI reading of about 84. Not in overbought territory here though, however, on the daily time frame. So let's go down to a smaller time frame and see what exactly could be going on in here. I do want to name the key support and resistance levels right now. Okay. Key resistance here, I would say, is about $15.70 from past trading history, and this could be this is looking more like an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is generally a bullish pattern. Key support here, I'll be looking at possibly the 12-hour 21 MA here, okay, which is supporting the price action right now. If this does not hold, the next short-term moving average that could be acting as support, which is pretty close by as well, is the 6-hour 50 MA. Okay. Now this is the very short analysis of what could be going on a smaller time frame. So let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, price action breaks above this neckline of about $15.70, which I said is a inverse head and shoulders pattern. If that is the case, I do have a measure target here, which is taken by measuring from the neckline of the pattern to the bottom of the pattern and then putting it back on top of the expected breakout point, which would give me approximately $20. Now, measure targets are theoretical approximate targets only, may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. There's another scenario I want to point out as well. From past trading history here, it looks like $18 could also be a resistance level. If that is the case, this could be forming a bigger inverse head and shoulders pattern instead, with the resistance to be about $18. Okay, so something I'll be watching out for, and a possibility that even if it looks like the price action has broken above this neckline and could go towards this measured target, possible rejection here at about $18. Let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios. Bullish case scenario here, price action breaks above this $15.70 level with an hourly close and staying closed above this $15.70 level and go towards this measured target and see how far it goes. Would it go all the way up to about $20 or more? Or would it get rejected at about the $18 here and actually form a inverse head and shoulders pattern, a bigger inverse head and shoulders pattern? In that case, I would need to remeasure in another possible target. That's the bullish case scenario. Bearish case scenario here, if the price action actually invalidates this bullish pattern, this inverse head and shoulders pattern. Now, this level I'm concerned with here is about the $13.35 level, okay, because that has been the support level that has been holding up these hourly candles and these left shoulders, okay. So if the price action starts closing below this $13.35 level, approximately, I think I would need to reevaluate this pattern, okay, depending on how low it goes, okay. If it goes low enough, I will possibly need to invalidate this inverse head and shoulders pattern. However, if it goes slightly lower, I think it can still stand, okay. So I will need to see how low this hourly candle goes and see if this inverse head and shoulders pattern would need to be invalidated if we start getting hourly candle closes below the $13.35 level, just to be safe. Okay. If this inverse head and shoulders pattern does not hold, then the next level of support I will possibly be needing to look at would be about the $11.50 fib level. Okay. Because other moving averages have not caught up yet. Well, the daily 21 is actually at about the $11.50 fib level. So that would be the next level of key support I'll be looking at if the inverse head and shoulders pattern does not hold. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you manage your risk carefully. And if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.